Welcome, Aries. This is the Witching Hour, coming to you from the Mystic Smuggler. My name is Michelle, and I'm a witch. I'm going to do a little scrying in the crystal. Let's go in together. Okay. A lot of cosmic information. A lot of in-depth. I feel the feeling going down. That spirit is bringing you down into the depths of your soul. To look within the deepest part of yourself, to find your most authentic self in this current situation. This reading is for the sign of Aries in all aspects, however it places in your charts. And it covers the areas of love, security, freedom. I'm going to start with a spirit message from the Major Arcana, drawn from the tarot set Pagan Ways Tarot by Anna Franklin. Then I'm going to clarify with Gypsy cards. Then I will do a blessing with the cards that Spirit leads me to. I feel like it's going to be the Blessed Bee cards. But for now, we're going to do the overall Spirit message that Spirit is saying directly to you about what you need to know. What Aries needs to know right now, directly from Spirit. Underlying energy is the Lovers. Wow. Pisces just got this too. So you might be in love with a Pisces. And the main card for us here, Aries, for you right now, is Temperance, which means patience and long-suffering. That's kind of how, like, the Judeo-Christian expression of it is long-suffering. It's patience. It doesn't mean you're going to be suffering for a long time, although for some of you it might be. I'm going to draw clarification for that. I'm creating this video in November, but it is relevant for you whenever you come upon it. Judge, oh boy. So, divorce or marriage. Lovers, patience, the Judge. So you're waiting for something to be legalized or formalized. I feel that it is potentially a reunion, or at least a potential legalization of your freedom, Aries. Your freedom. And you're having to be patient. You're having to be patient. To get your mind, Spirit's telling you to get your mind off of the act of waiting. Stop waiting and focus on doing. Focus on being. Focus on loving. Focus on channeling Spirit through yourself, through your body, in the form of actions, inspired actions you take to do the things that you feel most connected to in a loving way. Always let love be your guide, nothing else. Not pressure, not pain. Pain can motivate us to want to get rid of the pain really fast. Spirit does not want you to do that. Underlying in relationships is the Princess of Cups. So it's a younger than you water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And the card Spirit is giving us on the top, the energies at hand, is the King of Cups. I think Pisces also got this. So you might be, like I said, involved with the Pisces here. I don't even know what made me say that. Can't even remember because it was just channeled. So you have, I feel that this is you, Aries, and that you are cultivating a lot of emotional maturity in going through this process, this process that requires patience and emotional security. I feel that you are being You're cultivating emotional stability and maturity. It feels overwhelming at times, but it feels that the love is flowing out of you in a much healthier way than it has been in the past. You're being taught and told not to be afraid of your feelings, but to forge ahead smoothly with the flow of your emotions. With the flow of your emotions. Let's get some clarification on that. Spirit, please, clarification on the King of Cups for Aries. One card, offer itself, and there it is. Sadness, yeah. So I'm feeling that this is a parting of ways or an attachment that you're not happy about. A legalized thing that made you feel sad. Here you were thinking, but it's like so overwhelming, but this is the end of it. This is, to me, it's the feeling of it ending. And that does make you sad, but it makes you free as well. And you're just like feeling maybe a little melancholy or sentimental about it. Here's the love she holds in her hand in the form of a deep pinkish red rose here. She wants to hold on to it. And Spirit is telling you to hold on to your self-love. Move forward with your self-love. Love yourself through this process. Heal yourself with your own love. Do not channel it towards anyone else at this time, except in the way that it is a magnanimous outpouring of your love to others in service. Like, in other words, going to work is going to heal you. The process of being around people, even while you're brokenhearted, will help you heal. Be grateful for this is officially finalized. It's over. And in that sense, I feel like you're feeling sad because it took away a part of your life, but it also gave you a lot in the form of life lessons. You have to give yourself the time to separate yourself from that energy, to take care of yourself and keep yourself protected and safe. I feel that this is a good change for you. This is not a bad thing. It just feels sad. Here's the card that flopped out. Four of Pentacles. You're wanting to hold on to your assets and keep the same way of life, but you can't be. You can't do that. So I feel like I'm supposed to keep that there. So, but I am going to draw a regular card for this. And here is the card 10 of Pentacles, tradition. So this is someone and something you wanted to hold on to, it being a conventional or orthodox a sacred type of bond. And the thing is, you can't. And Spirit is saying, let it be in the past. Your legacy, your tradition is ahead of you. It's built on the painful lessons of the past. Separate yourself from that person, that being, that energy, that dynamic is the word I'm getting. Separate yourself from that old emotional dynamic. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process of the legalization of the finalization of it. And this is what you're rewarded with, your true calling, which is to bring in a healthy, healing aspect to the traditional orthodox form of love, that being marriage or moving in together or whatever it is that you find to be sacred, that you find to be part of your utmost value and goals. I feel almost immediately God will give you a sense of knowing what your uppermost values and priorities are. What is the most important to you? And you are just now realizing the most important thing to you is yourself. investing in yourself, that will be your legacy. Because people who invest in themselves, instead of, I'm getting like a emotional, spiritual vampire was taking it from you for a long time, holding on to your energy, They held your energy captive. And you are blocking it because you have recognized your self-worth. I feel that crystals are going to help you. Holding crystals on your person, keeping them around you, researching the meanings of them are going to be very healing for you. Write down the messages you feel Spirit is giving you. And write them in the form of you talking to your best friend. What would I say to my best friend? Write it down. Just pretend you're talking to your best friend who is going through the situation, or who this energy, crystal energy, is being applied to. Word it as if you're saying it to your best friend, but write it down where you can see it and hold on to it. And then read it as if you're reading it to yourself. Apply it to you, okay? Because if you would say that to your best friend, that's the same kind of love you should apply to yourself, no matter what. Would you condemn your best friend for going through this? You would not. You would love them unconditionally. You might tell them the truth. You might say, yeah, I see, since you asked, I'm going to tell you honestly, yeah, this is what I see that you have done, and that's the pattern you needed to break, but I love you no matter what. And this is something you have to tell yourself, okay? And allow Spirit to bring to you in the form of new people who are bringing you love. Do you see here you are by yourself, but here is someone bringing you love. And it could be same sex, so it could be actually a best friend coming to see you. Whether you are a man or a woman, this is going to be healing. This is going to be healing. I feel like one of you found out that your lover or romantic partner was giving their love to another. Through the form of messages, that's what you found, was a message of some kind. And that sent you the message, figuratively speaking, that they just don't want to give you their love because you're not worth it. This is what you're healing from. This is what you're healing from. The issue lies only within the person who wronged you. It's no one's fault but their own. That's what I'm feeling, because you take personal inventory. You allow your friends to come to you with the truth. You have to practice that in knowing that they're trying to bring you the truth because they love you unconditionally. Your best friend does. The person who feels like your best friend. And this does not feel like a romantic person that you're breaking away from. It feels like a person who is a true friend, a true love, a true soul family member. So now let's move ahead to, this is happening in your tangible reality, and it has to do with your life calling. You're going to help people. Your legacy is going to be in returning this kind of unconditional love and self-help to others. You cannot give authentic advice if you have not applied it to your own life. And you cannot offer true love unless you have received that love for yourself. You have to receive this love. You have to receive it. Buying yourself what represents love to you, like flowers or chocolates or jewelry or something, a token, a talisman, a charm for you. Think of the most heartfelt message you could say to someone, romantic or otherwise. Think of the heartmost sentiment you would want to offer to the person that you feel the most love for. Not desire, not addiction, but love. What would you say to that person? And how would you represent this feeling? Would it be a locket? Would it be some kind of pendant on a necklace, a heart, a flower? What would it be? Now I want you to go out and buy yourself that thing and wear it. I keep seeing it as a necklace with a pendant, a heart or a flower or something that you wear over your heart, and you keep it there, and it's your love and it's God's love. Give it to yourself as a gift. See how uncomfortable it might feel to spend money on yourself, but please do it in a responsible way. Stop giving so much to people who are just throwing your gifts on the floor and walking over them as they walk away from you. Stop giving them your heart. Your heart belongs to you. Your heart belongs to you. That's the title, and that is the main core message in this, that Spirit wants you to know. Your heart belongs to you. I said so. I'm speaking authoritatively. Okay? Your heart belongs to you, Aries. Now in the area of your life path, the choices, the freedom. Freedom is your power, and it's your sovereignty. Princess of Wands. What did we have before? Princess of Cups and Lunasa. The first harvest, this was your first love. Look who's coming now. Princess of Wands. Someone very, very spiritual, but pure in heart. And she represents Beltane, which is mature love. Mature love, not someone who takes from you. This is a taking. This is a harvest card. Lunasa. It's a grain harvest. So someone, see the grain in her hand, someone who took from you, harvested your feelings from you, left you feeling sad. This new person, the person in between, is your best friend's soulmate, and you might end up falling in love with them. If it isn't just your friend, you might end up falling in love with this new person who offers you right off the bat pure, unconditional love, and who gives to you. But they have boundaries. They know how to protect themselves. They have a healthy love, and they give back to you and love you unconditionally. This is a new person. This person is coming in if they haven't already. You're going to be like right in their arms. You're going to like run right into each other's arms. And what was this? The Three of Wands. This is the waiting period. This is the waiting period. This is what's coming to you. So here's that. This card literally means waiting for your returns, for your ship to come in. This is what's coming. Mature love from a completely new person. Looks different than what you're used to being with. Looks different than your typical preferences because it's their heart light that's glowing. Their love is glowing. Their heart's glow is what you're going to see. And they're very beautiful. They're very beautiful in a natural, simple way. And you're going to feel the warmth and the peace of them. And the divine ordained marriage. This card actually means marriage. This is when you marry for a year and a day. You try it on and see if it fits. You've already done the sampling period all this time. Now this is a new time. And you try it and see if it fits. And it takes you like a year to know this person. That is the actual tradition of Beltane and May Day. There's a lot of fire and spark and passion and love and the physical, wonderful chemistry. And you make a promise to each other to try it for 1 year and then see. That's how long it should take you to really fully get to know someone before you make and a commitment where you sign on the dotted line. You have to allow yourself, you have to get rid of the official, traditional, possibly it was a marriage, but it was definitely an official connection with someone before. And you've gotten rid of that, and you're getting brought an example of unconditional love through a friend, through a dear friend, a blessed friend. And you were waiting, and this person's coming in. And the waiting is in allowing the love and the knowledge of the person to unfold over time, to be patient with yourself. It is absolutely coming, Aries, absolutely coming. And don't worry about, oh, that fell right out. Don't worry about this over here. Let it go. Ecclesiastic. You guys are getting married. You guys are just getting married, and this is not the same person as this one over here. It just is not. This is a new person, a new contract, not revising the old ones. Don't renew your vows. Don't renew your vows with the same person who hurt you that much. This is not about desire or longing. This is about unconditional love. And that's the only time you're going to sign on the dotted line, and your union will be blessed. Absolutely. Absolutely, unequivocally, without a shadow of a doubt. But you better give it the time it deserves to really live in it for a year before you sign on the dotted line. Get rid of this old person. Walk away as fast as you can. And then just put your heart into what you do. And when you are doing that, this person's going to come right out of thin air, like walking right into your arms. Because you just being you and loving people the way you love them in your actions, that's what's that energy is what's attracting this beautiful soul into your life. Take your time with them. You're going to find that they're patient. They're not going to rush you to the altar. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself. I'm going to use the Blessed Bee cards, because this is like you need to hear a divine message from Spirit. I feel like I want to give you amethyst. For you. Pisces needed that as well. Don't renew something that wasn't working. Don't believe, this time it's going to be different. That's done and over with. You have to go for the new. Don't fall for the trick that someone has changed and this love is going to be new. We're going to, no. If you've been with them for like 10 years, don't even fall for that crap. Just don't. They keep hooking you in and holding on to you, like that Four of Pentacles here. They're holding on to you, and you have to shake them off. You have to tell them, let go of me. I'm walking away and you're not coming with me. My friend has shown me what real love is, and that's what I'm going to apply to myself. And I'm going to wear that necklace on my neck, and I'm going to always remind myself that this is what I deserve. And I'm giving it to myself. I'm giving this new love to myself as a gift. I'm going to allow myself the patience to endure the wait and just let my love light shine while I'm waiting. And then God is going to send me the marriage, the real marriage material. And even then we're going to be patient and give it time to unfold and develop and flower. So the underlying blessing for this is a blessing to find your way, your path, your path. Love is going to light your way. Love and God. Going back to God and praying and communicating with God again. It's the way. It is the way. You might be revisiting your faith, but make it so that it doesn't condemn you and you don't feel like you have to change or that you're a sinner or something. But make your way back to God and have your connection with God. And that's the kind of love you've got to show yourself. Your blessing is a blessing of the waters. Number 4. A blessing of the waters. Get this to focus. Maybe move that. Okay. A blessing to bring in the powers of the waters to cleanse and purify, rebirth, and restore you. Oh my goodness. From the great bodies of water in this world we arose. We humans, more water than flesh, shaped from the bones of land and caressed into forms by the movements of our liquid mother, the ocean. We arose and came to the earth by way of water. While we wait to be born into this new lifetime, we are nurtured from the conception by the waters before we emerge from our mothers and meet the land and the air. So it is to the water we turn when we must be reborn. That baptism in spirit is what I'm feeling for you. Returning. When life stagnates or when we fall into despair, we turn to the water to bless us and shape us, to hold us up when we cannot walk, to give us a dream between the dreams, to bring back to life our emotions and to wash clean the soul wearing its cloak of despair. We ask for the blessings of the waters on our psyches so our soul self can be free of heaviness and learn to move as water does, through even the greatest of blocks of stones in the rivers. We ask for the blessings of waters on our blood, so our inheritance comes to us untainted by the dark memories we sometimes dwell on. And we ask for the blessings of waters. And we ask for the blessings of waters to let us release what we are burdened with through the intelligent tears, freeing us from a pent-up store of unfreed feelings. We ask for the blessing of waters on our relationships so that the water moves through and cleanses our friendships and families and lovers from the resentments that humans sometimes fall prey to. And we ask for the blessings of waters for ourselves, so that like water we develop humility and know when to reshape our lives and flow into the best form for us now. May water smooth the sharp edges of your pain and give you ease in times when you are storm-swept and rain-dashed. May your intuition be fresh and flowing. May your feelings be clean and clear as water flowing over river rocks in the wilderness. May your emotions be as powerful as the wave of the ocean, as deep as the sea. May you accept the mysteries of your own depths. I just got chills. Your own depths. May you never thirst and always be blessed by water. From my soul to yours, Aries. Till we meet again, much, much love and brightest blessings. Blessed be.